Okay, hello and welcome back. In one of our last lessons, we looked at concrete nouns, and those are things you can see, hear, touch, or smell, like a dog, or a table, or rain. Today we're going to look at their opposite, and that is abstract nouns, okay? So what is an abstract noun? It's basically a word that names something you cannot experience with your five senses. It's an idea, or a feeling, or a quality, or a state, okay? You can't see it, hear it, touch it, taste it, smell it, or anything like that directly, but it's still real, and it still has a name, okay? Listen to these examples. Love, freedom, happiness, courage, friendship, okay? You can't hold love in your hand. You can't put freedom on a table. But these words name something that we all understand, okay? They're all abstract nouns, okay? Now, to really understand an abstract noun, it helps to compare it with its opposite, a concrete noun. And we know that a concrete noun names a physical thing your senses can detect. And an abstract noun is different. It names an idea or a feeling. It doesn't have physical form, okay? Listen to the difference. Dog, loyalty, teacher, knowledge, friend, friendship, baby, innocence. On the left, you can sense these things directly. On the right, ideas connected to those things, but not the physical thing itself, okay? So listen to these full sentences. The soldier showed great courage. Courage is abstract, okay? You can't see courage, only the brave actions that show it. The soldier marched forward. Well, a soldier is concrete. You can see the soldier, okay? So here's something useful. Many abstract nouns are built from other words, often from adjectives or verbs. And really, you're just adding an ending to that word. Words like happy go into happiness. Kind, kindness, dark, darkness, okay? Notice how an adjective like happy or a verb like educate can turn into a noun that means the idea behind it. Recognizing these endings can help you spot abstract nouns very quickly, okay? And you have certain categories of abstract nouns, okay? They fall into groups. We can look at a few. Feelings and emotions. So you've got love, fear, joy, or anger. Qualities or characteristics. Honesty, patience, bravery, intelligence. Ideas and concepts. Freedom, justice, truth, democracy, okay? States or conditions, childhood, friendship, poverty, success, okay? So let's do a quick practice on this. I'll say an adjective or a verb, and you can turn that into an abstract noun, okay? Just pause the video if you need more time. Kind, okay? Did you say kindness? Educate. Maybe you said education. Free. How about freedom? Okay? Now, remember in the lesson on concrete nouns, we said a concrete noun is something you could put inside a box. Well, an abstract noun is the opposite. It's something you could never fit into a box, no matter how hard you tried. You can put a book in a box, but you can't put knowledge in a box. You can put a ring in a box, but you can't put love in a box, okay? So just remember, a concrete noun, something your senses can detect, something that can go in a box. An abstract noun, an idea, a feeling, a quality with no physical form. It could never go into a box, okay? So let's round this out with a short dialogue, okay? Just so you can see where and how these words are used. I really admire your patience with the students. Thank you. Teaching takes a lot of kindness too. It does. I think your honesty is what they respect most. That means a lot. I just want them to feel confidence when they speak. Patience, kindness, honesty, confidence. Listen to all those abstract nouns, okay? You're right. None of them are things we can hold, but they're the most important part of the job, okay? So, just to review, today you learned about abstract nouns. And an abstract noun names something you cannot experience with your five senses. It's more like an idea or a feeling or quality or a state, okay? Abstract nouns include categories like feelings, qualities, ideas, states, okay? So I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.